I think, especially for Jim Morrison, it's the extended boomer intro. I know how to use a mic. Where's the microphone?
Where's your microphone? When I was the age of these little youngins, we didn't have these newfangled microphones.
I don't like young people. They make me fart.
Young people, they're always on my lawn. That's what I don't like. And they get on the road and they drive really fast. I'm like, damn it. Don't you understand the speed limit says 35? That means you should drive 25 to make sure there's an extra 10 for buffer zone.
We didn't have speed limits. We had just limits. It limited us on everything. We couldn't do nothing. We just sat. That's all we did for fun. We liked it.
Well, now you must be younger than me, Sonny, because when I was your age, I couldn't just sit. I had to walk uphill in order to sit. And then when I was sitting uphill, and I had to pull myself up the hill by my bootstraps.
I don't want to hear your cry. You had uphill. You lied. You lied. I'm not younger than you. You're older. I'm old. I'm something but older than you.
No. I'm Boomer Great One. I'm older
but
than
you said uphill. You're a traitor. You had it easy.
Uphill.
We didn't even have uphill. It was just hill, damn you. What generation of whippersnappers are you from?
Hey, listen to me, you little whippersnapper. Both of my knees hurt. And my back
we didn't
hurts,
have knees in my
day.
You're a millennial hippie.
You
don't even have your driver's license.
You dope, so I can drive. I've been driving since 1837.
Your penis cut off surgery, all popular with the kids.
The first Henry Ford automobile ever.
My butt hurts with this chair. I want a new chair. The young kids, they should pay for it now, don't you think?
Yeah, if they'd stop buying avocado toast and Starbucks coffee, they could afford. Hey, why do they buy all that stuff for?
We just had bread. We didn't have no toast. These weakling kids. Get their fire applicator to the toaster. Who had toast?
Right.
Who didn't have time for it? We're walking uphill all the time.
And Starbucks, we didn't even have water. All we had was the coffee beans. We had to put the beans
We just had bucks. There's no star. Who did this buck? This creepy old man grabbed us where we shouldn't have been grabbed, but we liked it, damn it.
That's right.
We liked it.
And I just imagined he was pulling me up by my bootstraps. I enjoyed every moment of it.
Dang whippersnappers.
Now these whippersnappers.
Don't get me started about them. Just like teachers, I knew Jim Morrison was a moron. I knew it. I knew it early on. I remember my generation. You all think Gen X is cool. They're not. They're really not. They're just oh, so emo. That's them. But they were all like, oh yeah, the Doors, and there's like a little hippie phase and all that. They're just as brainwashed as you guys. And but I knew like what this hippie music, 70s rock. Sorry. Yeah, no. Kiss, yeah, you could sell me on Kiss because they knew what they just were honest about it. The Eagles, fuck the Eagles. And then the rich, oh yeah, this is good music, man. You gotta get into Jim Morrison. He's a poet. He's a fucking dead piece of shit. Just like my generation's Kurt Cobain. And if you have an emotional reaction to Kurt Cobain, I don't know what to do. Maybe you should take up watching professional sports and wear another man's jersey. And so I starting to realize maybe the Doors wasn't exactly the greatest thing ever, right? I use them kind of as the canary in the coal mine, the barometer to measure how well the baby boomers are aging. And this has nothing about the baby boomers or anything like this. Just an interesting story. Stolen Jim Morrison gravesite bust found by chance after 37 years. Does anyone care? Like, okay, whoever made this, oh my God, Jim Morrison, I'm going to take my time and make a bust of him and put it. Where was it? Somewhere in France. that person alive anymore? Does anyone care? What would this go for auction? No joke. What would it go for? Well, I mean, there's still a lot of you baby boomers. You're not going to leave. Imagine your folks are rich and I take it back. This thing would probably be bid up to like $20 million. And then you be this kid, waiting for your parents to die. Not that you want them to die, but they're going to die anyway. Like, yeah, my parents are loaded. The net worth is about 20 million. We just talked to the estate planning. And then that'd be a Seinfeld episode. And then the dad comes in. I got great news for you, son. Oh, yeah. What is it, Dad? Oh, I invested the money. What'd you buy? I bid $20 million on this Jim Morrison bust. It looks like it's missing a nose. And you're looking at this piece of shit. Dad, what? Can you get your money back? No, it's going to go up in value. Who is a great singer. Me and my third wife, before I met your mom, we were making out to when he would sing. A memorial bust of American singer Jim Morrison that was stolen from his grave 37 years ago has been found by chance, according to French police. I would love to know the story of this bust statue. Like, who made it? Who stole it? How did it end up there? From the perspective of this, it just sits in a box. Someone went, what the hell is this? It looks like a bust for Jim Morrison. Well, who wants this? I don't. Should we go to the cops? Has been found by chance, according to French police. The statue of the Doors front man was recovered in Paris during an investigation conducted by its financial and anti-corruption arm that was unrelated to the original theft. It said in a post on Instagram, Morrison's grave has long been a site for fans of the rock band to pay their respects in an unusual way. Graffiti sprawls across neighboring gravestones. Oh, that's great. So you're buried next to this idiot, and your grave marker gets graffitied. I mean, to this day, are people I just want to point that out. That's the type of fans who are Doors fans. You go and fucking graffiti not only his thing, which, okay, that's fine. He probably would like that. But then you graffiti the others. Come on, baby, light my fire. In the Poets' Corner of the famous Père Lachaise Cemetery, which also houses the tombs of Edith Piaf and Oscar Wilde. I've heard of Oscar Wilde. Little information has been released about the investigation, and no suspects have been named in the theft of the statue of the singer who died in 1971. The police made the discovery while looking into a case of fraud. A source close to the investigation told news agency France Presse. It's not clear if the bust will be put back on the grave, with the cemetery curator telling Le Figaro. The police haven't contacted us, so I don't know whether the bust will be returned to us. Oh, go ahead, put it back. It'll just be stolen again or defaced. Go ahead. Just put it. Croatian artist Mladen Mokulin carved the statue from white marble to mark the 10th anniversary of the singer's death. So that would have been 82. But it disappeared in 88, 7 years after the bust was placed at the site. A picture released by French police shows the statue's mouth and nose missing, and they had seen it before it was stolen. So whoever stole it didn't even take care of it, huh? Speaking to Rolling Stone, which is a bullshit, fraudulent, lying magazine, it's not real. A representative of the Morrison estate. There's an estate? Are people still buying his records? Said it was happy to hear the news that the piece of history had been found, adding that Morrison's family wanted it on the grave, so it's gratifying to see that it's been recovered. I feel okay, fine. It's your dead, overdosed loser son, grandson, whatever. Did he ever have kids? This is not the first time the singer's grave has been the source of controversy. On the 20th anniversary of his death, fans rioted. 91. You guys are rioting. Don't tell me you hippies were worth the fucking shit on the toilet paper I had this morning. Fans rioted at his grave and had to be dispersed by police. Morrison was living in the Marais district of Paris when he died suddenly. He died suddenly. Just, 27-year-old man, lots of money, lots of play, just died suddenly. He was found dead in the bath by his girlfriend, Pamela Courson. A doctor's report stated the cause of death was heart failure aggravated by heavy drinking. Morrison, the son of U.S. Navy Admiral. Wait, was he a trust fund baby? Was he? Oh, was he a trustee? Was he a NePo baby? Oh, man. Was born in 1943 in Florida. He formed the Doors with keyboardist Ray Manzarek in 1965 in Los Angeles. The band's name was inspired by Aldous Huxley's The Doors of Perception about the author's drug use. Wow, it's cool, man. Drugs and shitty music, man. You just don't understand, man. It's free shit. You know what I love about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is the end scene where the hippies get fucking butchered. Brad Pitt is like high as a kite, and they all get blowtorched and butchered. I'm like, yeah. You weren't deep. None of you were. His music sucked. He was a fucking loser. No, there wasn't anything deep, but no. Go ahead, defend him. Go ahead. Wait, tell me what. All right. Any super chats? We got one. Dave, 128, $5. If you only knew how much people from Duluth, Minnesota swoon. Oh, dude, Bob Dylan like disavowed. And he's not from Duluth. He's from Brainerd. It's a smaller town up there, but it's not Duluth. And he left. It would be like the Carlson School. Like if I were to go on and become some big thing, right? Billionaire or whatever, famous, whatever. Notable graduates. If that happened, I should probably leave a trust fund to like have a lawyer on retainer and like sue the piss out of them. Bob Dylan left Minnesota as quickly as he fucking possibly could. He was smart. He made commemorative manhole covers. It's just as bad as sports ball jerseys. Is it? Wait, so Duluth made, he ain't even from Duluth. Hang on. Where's he from? Where is Bob? Everybody must get stoned. Bob Dylan. Hibbing. That's where it is. He's from Hibbing. He is not from Duluth. So Duluth is trying to claim him, huh? Pimped out platypus. $5. Hold up. He was a trusty, angst-ridden NePo baby. I know. Like, I wonder where we've seen that before. Oh, wait, now. Now I really despise him. Oh, God. Yeah. Like, how did you trust anyone? Like, when I was a young kid, I didn't trust any of the 70s hippie-looking hairy people. I just didn't. I mean, the leftover hippies is a decade later, but everyone was very hairy. I didn't trust people with thick rimmed glasses. You still shouldn't, even though I got them. This is what my girlfriend likes. I don't care what I wear. But, like, what's her name? Rachel Maddow, that dude. Yeah, no, that orange, brown, hairy paisley color. No, no. Hey, it was the divorce dance. That was, disco and divorce, man. That was on fire in the late 70s. One could say babies were lighting their fires at that moment in time. Yeah, that is going to be a rule that holds up. If you come from wealth, chances are you're a douche. It's not guaranteed you're a douche, but it's a pretty good bet you're going to be a douche. Unearned wealth. All right, that's it. Probably a little bit more on the way. See you guys later, Toodles.